Hi, Dan Schinder here on Drum Talk TV at NAMM 2014 at the Simpad booth, here with Ingo Marte. Now, if you don't know who Ingo is, let me enlighten you a little bit. I think it'd be fair to say that Ingo is one of the foremost well-known, proficient drum techs in the business. He drum techs for a lot of different artists. Will Calhoun of Living Colour is one of them. He also does the Bonzo Bash a couple times a year, which includes, what, 30 to 40 drummers in total?
Yes, this year was like 35 drummers. The East Coast invasion was 18 drummers per night. So it was pretty good last night, actually.
Yeah, and that's actually harder than teching for one drummer on a show, because each drummer, as Ingo says, has their own little quirks and everything. So he has to literally go around with a tape measure and adjust the throne, adjust cymbals, tilt the drum for each drummer who plays only one song. So that's a lot of work, man.
It is a lot, because everybody has their little perks and little things. They want the angle that way, they want it this way, they want it that way. But you got to do what you got to do.
Well, I have to say, after covering a couple different Bonzo Batches, I was a little disappointed in one thing. You didn't have a big glass tip jar at the corner of the drum riser. Come on, man.
You know what happened to that? Hello?
Capitalize.
Am I just good enough to be a tech?
So we're here at Simpad so that Ingo can show what the product does for your cymbals and how it affects the sound. So explain what the product is and show us how it works.
It is basically a product that looks like this, and it will replace all your felts on your cymbal stands. So the wider you go in millimeters, the more you control your overtones. So I'm going to show you quick how it works. Okay? So here would be with your standard felt. It rings really long and loud. So by me applying a smaller, starting out with a 50 millimeter, and it will completely, as you can hear, control your overtones. I'm going to go a little bit wider.
And it makes it sound like a heavier cymbal too.
It makes it more like a flat ride, the wider you go.
A little darker.
Heavier, darker, and we'll see how the tone changes here. So I'm going to go a little bit wider. I'm going to use a 80 millimeter. And then again, it depends what size ride cymbal you use. So it's plug and play, basically. Whatever venue you are today, you might like the 80. In that venue, tomorrow you may want to go to 70, 60. It's all your preference. Now this is an 80 millimeter. So if you want to go extreme, this can make you a really like a flat ride.
Let's hear that. I got all kinds of questions coming to my mind. Hopefully there's some of the same questions you people have, so that I'm asking questions for you that make sense.
And this is with 90 millimeters.
Oh, wow. Let me see. I want to see what it feels like.
It helps your wrist. It helps your hearing. It will reduce major stress cracks. And it's just a longer lasting thing for your cymbal. And you have complete control no matter what venue you play. So
let me ask you something about the application. Like, what are some of the more popular applications you're getting feedback-wise? Is it that it gives them more versatility in the studio for engineers to work with those overtones, or is it more of a live thing?
No, you're correct. Studio, perfect. It will bring your volume down about 70 dBs, roughly. But I have a lot of people, a lot of sound engineers love that stuff. A lot of sound engineers, what is that cymbal? What are you using? I show them that and they go, really? And it's just, it's a trial and error. Whatever venue you are in, or whatever stage you are.
And well, I was going to ask a question, but I see part of the answer here. Is it used for crash rides if they wanted a faster, quicker sound?
I'll show you one quick thing on a crash. Again,
Notice how professionally he does this, by the way. This is what he does.
Thank you very much, sir. So here we go, standard bow. And now you will completely control some of the overtones. A little bit wider.
A little wider. So log that sound into your head. I don't know if it translates into the microphone as well, but I clearly hear the overtones disappearing, and the sustain, of course, is shorter. Can you hear that? Yeah.
So as you go wider, the more your overtones will be controlled. So you have completely control. You could use a 4-piece cymbal set and use it every night and make it sound different.
How does it work with the hi-hats?
With the hi-hats, we have that here too. We have a newer, more denser bottom piece.
So it goes on the bottom.
Feel it, it's really dense.
Oh yeah.
So it goes under here. Then we also have the smaller ones for your clutch, which are slightly denser. As you can feel them, they're really dense.
Oh wow.
So
yeah,
it will
it's like hard rubber. It's not rubber. Is it rubber?
It's rubber slash blah 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 slash.
It's made of unobtainium.
That's it, Swiss made, my friend. But as you can see, it will not make your cymbal rock back and forth. It stays where it's at. And you also can hear it cut some of the highs too. Even though it's a hi-hat, but we cut some highs.
That's cool.
It works really great on the hi-hat.
And if it sounds like we're shouting, it's because, well, one, he lost his voice last night at the Bonzo Bash, but the other is there's so much noise around us that you can't really hear in here unless someone makes an adjustment for a moment. So we're talking over that just to hear each other. So we apologize if it seems like we're yelling at you, but we're not, really.
No, actually we're talking very calm.
Now, where do people get the Cympad? Through a dealer network or online direct?
Dealer network, www.cympad.com.
Right here.
Oh, yes, Amazon, Sam Ash Guitar Center.
Okay.
And basically just contact us at www.cympad.com.
Very cool. Whoa. Right there. And so they come in colors?
Yes, we do have colors. We have the orange.
Oh, cool.
And we have them in the newest one this year's green, the orange, purple, the red, your regular chromatics, and then this. So the colors are new.
That's cool.
And they're slightly denser than the regular black ones.
Oh, okay.
The newer ones are a little bit denser.
Cool. Thank you for enlightening us. And thanks for coming on Drum Talk TV again. We appreciate it. You can see Ingo talk about drum taking in our Bonzo Bash series. So go to drumtalktv.com, click on the Bonzo Bash series, find Ingo's interview, and we'll be doing more stuff with him in our Tech Talk series in the future. So thanks for watching here on Drum Talk TV. I'm Dan Schinner with Ingo Marte at NAMM 2014. See you soon. Thanks.